elections, Jason Campbell found himself seemingly unfazed by all the rumors and speculation. He handled himself with class and respect through it all. There was Campbell, still standing.
You know, the Scottish people are really amazing, and they're great fighters too. You know, that's why England England had a hard time with Scotland. You know, they couldn't quite tame them. And Sean Connery got me the zoning.
What did he do?
So Sean Connery, I didn't know him well. I met him one time, but he liked me. I liked him, and you know, and he's a tough kind of a guy, as you probably know. Now, if you look at the Barbara Walters interview, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you mean.
Not the worst thing to slap a woman now and then. As I remember, you said you don't do it with a clenched fist. It's better to do it with an open hand. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I didn't love that.
I haven't changed my opinion.
You haven't?
No, not at all.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I
don't think it's bad?
I don't think it's that bad. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it. Yeah.
And what would merit it?
Well, if you have tried everything else, and women are pretty good at this, they can't leave it alone. They don't want to have the last word, and you give them the last word, but they're not happy with the last word.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
Speak up, darling, I can't hear you. They want to say it again. And get into a really provocative situation.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
I think it's absolutely right.
To give her a good slap?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if she gives you a good slap back?
Well, then you get into another area. Madame, I've come to offer my sincere condolences.
Blessed is he born in the land of charity and goodwill.
I mean, then maybe she's getting to like it, and then it becomes something else. I don't know.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No. Seriously, I think that it's the last resort. He's not going to do it because he wants to do it.
You think it's good to slap a woman? Wait till people see this interview. You're going to get mail.
Might get some female.
But he was a tough guy and beloved in Scotland.
You sound like a cop to me.
And, you know, he was the first James Bond and all of the things. Get it back. And he let out a howl once. My mother was born in Scotland. She loved Scotland. You know, when she came to New York, she was a young girl, about 18 years old. It was beautiful. She really was beautiful. Then she met my father. And he came home that night. He said, I just met my wife.
Really?
Yeah, and he was about 32, so he was a little older. She said, you know. So, you know, Epstein was always a very controversial guy. He did something that was inappropriate. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people from me. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
Mr. President, why did we rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell when you landed? Is that something you would ever consider, and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon.
Because of your love of Scotland, is there a better trade deal to be done for Scottish businesses like whisky?
Well, I assume when we do our trade deal overall, a lot of it comes to Scotland, I hope. Maybe all of it should go to Scotland.
It's a very good deal for the whole United Kingdom.
We're going up to your oil capital in a little while. We're going up to Aberdeen. That's called the oil capital of Europe. And that's a great asset that you have up there someday. If they ever change their thinking on that, you have a great and valuable asset. There's a lot of valuable resources underground there. It's a very amazing place, and it is considered the oil capital of Europe. So.
Mr. President, Scotland's First Minister has today set out his plans for a second referendum on Scottish independence. Can I get your reaction to that as someone with deep ties to Scotland?
Straightforwardly, because I believe in a stronger Scotland in a better United Kingdom.
You are paying in Scotland massive subsidies, but
I take no credit for that.
The hatred is just incredible. But I have great love for Scotland. You know, my mother loved Scotland, and she would come back religiously. She'd come back to Scotland once a year with my sister Marion, primarily, and sometimes my sister Elizabeth also. But they love this part of the world. And, you know, we're talking about the Isle of Lewis, we're talking about serious Scotland. That's serious Scotland. There was no doubt about it. So, yeah, it gives me a feeling, you know, it's different. You go to another country, you have no relationship to it. You get to, like maybe the head of the country or something. But it's different when your mother was born here, Stornoway, right in Stornoway, a beautiful little place. And you remember I was opening the first course over at Aberdeen. And I was over here.
Let me answer that.
A lot of it is going to Scotland. I mean, I do know that, but I mean, we're dealing with the UK. But a lot of it comes to Scotland. And, you know, I was very particular. This is a part of the world I want to see thrive. It's going to thrive.
You're a big investor in this area, Mr. President.
I say it?
You're a big investor in this area of Scotland.
To put it mildly. Like this ballroom.
Yeah, it's amazing. Do you have a message last night on the soccer to the English Lionesses who won the European trophy?
They made it, barely, but they were in bad shape. Please, they leave the house, they go, bye mom, bye dad, and then they get blown away to have these ugly monsters all over the place.
I should just pick up on the earlier question, because I for one will say congratulations to the Lionesses. Last night our women's football team won the Euros, defended the Euros, I should say, which was a really big success, and the mental and physical resilience that they showed was quite incredible. So there's a lot of bunting out today and tomorrow to celebrate them bringing that cup home, and I was very, very pleased.
Like, you know, my mother was born here. And not only born here, loved it. She'd come back, I told you, religiously every year. And she'd go up to Stornoway and see her relatives. But she loved the country. Yeah, that probably it always has an impact. Scotland, I want this part of the world to do well. All of the nations. You know, you do feel a certain, you have a warm feeling toward a part when your parents are born essentially here, and I think maybe it's slightly different. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but maybe it's slightly different. When we go to Aberdeen, you'll see some of the ugliest windmills you've ever seen. They're the height of a 50-story building, and you can take 1,000 times more energy out of a hole in the ground this big. This big. It's called oil and gas. And you have it there, the North Sea, this big, that nobody would even see. You can take 1,000 times more power because the wind is intermittent, it doesn't work, it's extremely expensive. All the windmills are made in China. China. They used to be Germany and China, now they're mostly in China. China. You take China. China. They all come out of China. So King Charles I think he's done a terrible job, but a nasty person.
He's a friend of mine.
No, I think he's done a terrible job.
Assalamu alaikum, for union of the two kingdoms, together with the government, worship, discipline, rights and privileges of the Church of Scotland. So help me God.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak.
For the first time ever, the king allowed hundreds of Muslims to break their fast in a royal residence.
As Muslims across the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth observe the beginning of the holiest of month, the month of Ramadan, I just wanted to convey my heartfelt best wishes to you all. Assalamu alaikum.